Alright, so the thing about the Gangstalking, right? I haven't uploaded videos in a while. I've been going through some stuff. So right now, at the moment, I've been going through some stuff, trying to figure out what's really going on. And like I said, they go ahead and remove your own spirit, and they go ahead and put an evil spirit inside you. So after that, they go ahead and you start using cones, and you start using cones everywhere. And you start, seeing cones everywhere around you. Okay, you go to a parking lot, something, and this is gonna have a letter A and then a letter B. Okay, that's either or. And the thing is, when you start seeing vehicles, they start changing the different color patterns on the sides. Let's say the bumpers, hoods, the roofs, the doors, the fenders, anything that's different color, the wheels, side mirrors on the vehicles, is because there's putting the spirit as in if it was a car. But first thing, I'm gonna go ahead and let's say you pull up to a gasoline station, and then from there, what they're gonna do is, the little beeps, you're gonna start hearing that. And as well, when it really starts in the beginning, they have, let's say, depending on where you live, they start throwing rags on the ground, different color bags on the sides, let's say color black, white, and you start seeing trash on the sides, beer cans, and all that, and rags, like I said, shirts literally just on the ground randomly from your neighbors or anything else. They start putting everything, just things that are not supposed to be in that place. And then from there, they're basically putting the evil upside down, because the dark is at the bottom of the ground, right? And so when it's there, they flip it upside down, because it's like I said, black magic, witchcraft, doesn't matter. They flip the thing upside down. Okay, they work with the 5 elements, and then once they do that, they go ahead and start putting, like, let's say you're upside down. Well, the evil spirit's upside down. Your feet are let's say your legs. I think your feet, your legs are your hands, or its hands, something like that, and everything else. Okay, then you're gonna start hearing the honkings from your neighbors or elsewhere where you go ahead. A honk once, it's to, let's say, lock that in, and then a honk twice is to not lock that in. Okay, and everything else, like I said, the lights on the vehicles, which is the left side is, if the light is off, because the light, it's not on your left side of your eye, and if it's on the right side, it's on the right side, the light. If it's on both, it's basically, you're a color, like, let's say chameleon, that's what you are. And they go ahead and not flip that, but they go ahead and that's what you are, basically. If you see a gray car, then you're a gray car. If you're a red car, then you're a red car. If you are a purple car, then you're a purple car. If you're a gold car, then you're a gold car. That's how they work. You know what I mean? And from there, that's how everybody follows you, because they say it's one conscience, supposedly, but it's not. That's what those people do. And the secret societies and everybody else, they follow you, and they get to follow you and say, like, and they work with, I'm pretty sure, artificial intelligence. A computer, everything they're doing, it's not right, but they're looking at everybody. Let's say you're a whistleblower or anything else. You're not really following the masses. You don't watch TV or certain things, and that's what they go ahead and try to take away from you, and then from there, like, let's say if you're hot, then they say they're hot, you're hot. If you say you're cold, they're cold. You're gonna start walking and say different things and smell around you, like they sniff. They go ahead and do that. Why? Because they're going ahead that, the evil spirit, basically, let's say it doesn't exist, and then you sniff, then it doesn't exist. It's hiding, and you guys should open your eyes if you guys are, really actually targeted individuals, because that's how it is. And some people are going to go and fake like they are and not, and also, as well, they're going to go ahead and try to make you play a game, which is a hyperbolic or hyper something game. Go ahead and left, right, move your arms, but left, it doesn't matter which is left or right. You know what I mean? Because the evil spirit is inside your body. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The point of it needs to go down. Let's say if you drop a white towel on the ground, it's going to be, the ground is white. Let's say the white, it's on the ground. Let's say it's the sky. People should open your guys' eyes and see what's really happening. You know what I mean? A bunch of things. This world is not what we think. these people are evil people. They'll go ahead and do wrong to you. They'll go ahead and raise everything around you. They'll go ahead and manipulate people around you because they go ahead and get them scared. You know, and I've seen that and read that people who are targeted end up, you know what I mean? The opposite of unliving. Well, actually, yeah, the opposite of living. That's what happens. You know what I mean? And you guys should actually start reading the Bible and see, you know, because those people are a bunch of people, and it sucks because they go ahead and start saying bad things around you that are not true. You know, they go ahead, like the neighbor around me, they go and say, I'm a bad guy. But how am I a bad guy? What have I done to them? I haven't done anything to them. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. And those people are not good people. But they go ahead and manipulate people around you. They go ahead and they're watching TV. They'll go ahead and talk to you to the TV. They'll go ahead and, you know, manipulate the internet. Like when people are speaking on the phones, let's say you're watching something, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. Instead of saying funny, they're going to treat the word that's pretty tunny or something. You know, they're going to change a certain letter, a certain word. You know, and their license plates as well, they'll follow you for you to read them and everything else. They'll say words that are not meant for you, you know what I mean? But that's how it is because they're working for the spirit. That's how people are being controlled. That's how the masses are being controlled, actually. And people are not realizing that. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. And it sucks. You know? People are not good. You know, they'll go ahead and manipulate everybody around you. And yes, and I did not make any noise. I'm not making no noise in these videos that I'm making. You know, it's clicks, because sometimes you will hear it click. You know, if you listen to that, or some type of tapping movements, or people around you, you know, your neighbors will make noises at the same time you're doing something, or clicking sounds. You know, anybody around you start tapping wood around you, like, you know, you look at them sitting in the chair, they start moving their leg, you know, because they're teaching the thing for you to follow. Well, actually the thing is following and listening to everything you're saying, because it's a dead spirit. You know what I mean? And people are not listening. Also, like I said about the honking, your neighbors will do it constantly, you know what I mean? And they will not stop, no matter what you say or anything you do, you know what I mean? But eventually they will, you know, once, you know, it's supposed you get used to it. But that's, you know, when the evil spirit sits inside you and you're gonna think, oh, it's already done. Nothing is done. The evil spirit, you know, is there. And that's the thing, you know. And yeah, you guys should open your guys' eyes and actually see. And this is the truth, you know. It's no lies, because I've been through it. You know, I've seen, like I said, you know, demon in my eye. I seen flames in my eye when I'm going to sleep. I'm trying to go to sleep, you know, I'll be bothered. When they're breaking as well, as you can hear, like, let's say you hear this, the whining sound, like, ee, is because they want it to go. Let's say if you're going to say lighter, you know, and they go, ee, it's gonna go lighter. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And if you're getting headaches and your arms hurting, it's because of that. You know what I mean? They're trying to teach you to start using hand movements. Like, look at the TVs and the movies, because people are being indoctrinated, and as well, they're listening to those kind of things, you know? That's bad.